Top 3 things you need in the studio.
My brain, a beat, and God.
Craziest studio story, if you have one.
Probably just my engineer. It's a white guy named E. His name Eric Nelson. When I was in the studio with him late as hell, and this motherfucker was drunk, man. And we had to wait like 6 hours for his ass to sober up. And we was doing, trying to record a song. And it was like, this motherfucker got a degree. You know what he do? He could play like 8 different instruments. We was recording a song, and it got so bad that we was behind the damn computer trying to work the shit our damn self because we basically couldn't get nowhere. Like he just lost all his motherfucking knowledge of how to do the shit and work the shit. You see what I'm saying? So we had to wait like 6 hours for his ass to sober up and shit. But it was cool, man. But it's an unforgettable night. But not too much crazy shit going on in the studio with me. Like I don't invite motherfuckers, ain't no smoking and drinking and all this other type of shit. Like some people think going to the studio means, you know, invite bitches and, you know, buy bottles and, you know, get some packs and shit like that. And I come in there and I come to work. I already know what I'm doing. I don't write in the studio. I already got everything in my head before I go to the studio. I come in there and I knock shit out. I get shit done. I get the fuck out. That's how I roll.
What's the realest shit you ever wrote so far in your whole collection?
Song-wise, or as far as like a couple of lyrics?
Song-wise. It's a realest record.
I would say right now I had to probably be Game of Pain. Yeah.
You want to speak on that record or why it's the realest?
I think I already spoke on it. Spoke on the record as far as knocking out the songs, but I would say it's the realest because a lot of it pertains to me, but at the same time, it's other people's struggles too. Like, just for example, someone's like, "Hey, did your girl cheat on you or something when you went to jail?" Because I got a line in Game of Pain when I say, "And shawty told you that she love you, I'll always be there for you. Claim she do anything for you. Soon as a nigga go to jail and get time, you gon' find she was lying. Man, these bitches ain't loyal." And I was like, "No," but I was in jail with a motherfucker who was telling me, who had me cracking up, laughing. And he told me, "Man, this bitch couldn't wait 6 months," you know. And I'm laughing so motherfucking hard, you know. There was another guy who was in there doing 6 months, and his girl didn't answer the phone while he was in there. You see what I'm saying? So he was in there going through it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of motherfuckers have been to jail. You see what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, you know, go to jail. You got a female that you can call that you deal with, or that was your girlfriend and shit like that. So I feel like that was a lot of people will be able to relate to that line. You see what I'm saying? As far as you know, females not being loyal, or you know, can't wait for you while you're in jail and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't happen to me personally, but I'm just basically giving motherfuckers, schooling motherfuckers and giving motherfuckers some knowledge on how some of this shit can go. You see what I'm saying? Like, so be careful what the fuck you doing, especially when it can result to you getting locked up, because you could fucking lose your bitch, or she'll be out here doing whatever the fuck you want to do. You know, so basically it's kind of like a warning. You know what I'm saying? Basically.
What are your keys to success?
For my success, I would just say staying fluent, staying consistent, making sure all my shit is always unpredictable and effective. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people could use metaphors, but your metaphor is not that effective. You see what I'm saying? Like, but what makes a metaphor effective is when it's right on the head. You know what I'm saying? Like right on point. Like, somebody could say, I had a homie that I used to rap with. R.I.P. to him. He passed away from illness. He said a line before that said, "My flow tighter than the lid on a closed jar." You know, and me and him had a discussion about it. You know, and I was like, you know, just because the lid on a jar is closed, you know, doesn't mean it's super tight. You see what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yeah, you know, well, he like, just fuck that shit. You know, I'm just run with it anyway." You know, and it's like, or somebody could say something like, "My flow tighter than a virgin." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of tight." You know what I'm saying? So it's like levels to how effective your metaphor can be. You see what I'm saying? But when certain things is like right on the point, like I said a line and real long, the song real long, and I said I'm just balling with my dog Air Bud, and that was like, that's on point. You know what I'm saying? Like this kid was playing basketball with his dog. You know what I'm saying? So when your metaphors is the example in your metaphors is that much on point, that's what makes you the most effective. You see what I'm saying? So that's really what I use. Like as far as my brain, like I gotta stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay on point. You see what I'm saying? So as long as I'm evolving and always trying to outdo myself and making myself my competition, my only competition, you know, then I feel like I can't lose going up against myself if I'm always really, really putting forth the effort to beat myself.